Okay, so this video will be based on C1, pure maths, and it will be based on indices. So in indices and C1 there's a few rules you must know, such as a to the power of m times a to the power of n equals a to the power m plus n. So on the side we have an example, 9 to the power of 8 times 9 to the power of 2 equals 9 to the power of 10. Okay, so we just followed the rule. The next rule is a to the power of m divided by a to the power of n equals a to the power m minus n. And for example, we've got 9 to the power of 8 divided by 9 to the power of 2 would be 9 to the power of 6. Okay. Next one, in brackets a to the power of m, end of bracket, to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m times n, which is equal to a m to the power of mn. And so doing this, we'd get 9 start bracket 9 to the power of 8, end bracket to the power of 2 would be 9 to the power of 16. Okay. So on the next one, we got a to the power minus m is equal to 1 over a to the power m. So 9 to the minus 8 would be 1 over 9 to the power 8. Okay, 9 to the power 8. The next one, a to the power m divided by n. Well, my teacher always told me to remember this as you flour the power and root the root. So n in this case would be the root, and it's what you root with, and m would be flours the power. So it's n root a to the power of m, which can also be written as open bracket n root a n bracket m. So we have, so taking our example 9 root 8 over 2, we could rewrite this as flours the power root the root, so this would be the root, so 2 root 9 to the power of 8. And you can either, because there's either way of writing this, you could either do the powers first or the root first. And in this case I'll do the root first, so I'll just block this off to follow the rule. And the square root of that is 3, so it's 3 to the power of 8. The next rule is really just combining this rule here and this rule here. And what we're going to do is a to the power minus m divided by n, which leaves us with 1 over a to the power m over n. And as you can see, we're left with flours the power, root the root. So it's 1 over a to the power n, a to the square root of n to the power of m. So on our example here we've got n to the power of minus 8 over 2, which we can rewrite as 1 over 9 8 over 2, and then this can be rewritten as, again, as 1 over square root 9 to the power of 8. Okay. And the final rule is a to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. So yeah, just 9 to the power of 0, that would be equal to 1. And that happens with every single figure. So an important thing to remember when doing these is that a is a constant, and in this constant I've used 9. But say if I had 9 to the power of 2 times 2 to the power of 3, what we essentially have here is AM times BN. Okay, and this does not equal AM plus N. What we have to do is instead we have to take these into separate accounts. So it would be 9 squared, which is 81, times 2 cubed, which is 8. So 81 times 8 is 648, if my mental arithmetic is correct. And what we'd get if we did it this way is we'd get that would be equal to 18 to the power of 5, which does not equal that, so it's incorrect. And that is correct. Okay, so that's really all there is to know about indices. The next video will probably be on surds, as that's the joining topic.